All right, y'all, here we go. Today, we're going to be doing a fucking Cyraxx diss track. It's long coming. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I finally got BandLab working right. I finally got my presets up to date. So we're going to be making a good Cyraxx diss track song. Now, a lot's been going on with Cyraxx recently. If you don't know, he's basically said that he was going to transition. Like, that's his whole thing. He said that he was going to go from being Cyraxx to being a woman named Patricia. So that's Cyraxx's new thing. That's like his new grift right now. And he's also got like this new card game slash, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like an anime card game sort of thing. I don't even think it's really an anime, maybe like a cartoon that one of his girlfriends drew, and he's trying to create it and like make it into a card game basically, which is a really fucking stupid idea. But that's literally all that's new with Cyraxx. Like, he hasn't been doing anything else but getting caught on Discord and Facebook talking to a bunch of younger individuals, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all that's new with this guy. And I thought I would just make a pretty quick song about it. Now, before I do get into like showing you guys the actual outcome, I wanted to talk about the chorus, because that's basically where this all stems from, right? I was sitting down, I was like, let me write a chorus for like a Lolcow related song, something that's you know, just like in a joking tone, you know what I mean, just like a fun little parody or whatever, diss track some might say. So we got with the chorus, it's basically about Cyraxx transitioning and becoming a new person. He's transitioning from Chance to Patricia. So, you know, he's moving his hips. You can tell Cyraxx is a bitch. Sucking Ed's dick, you know, because his relationship with the stepfather, Ed, it repeats. You can tell Cyraxx is a bitch. Whipping out his shit, because he would whip out his cock and balls on webcam. You can tell Cyraxx a bitch. Looking for kids. You can tell Cyraxx a bitch. So this part is basically me explaining that Cyraxx has admiration for younger individuals. You know what I mean? He's always on Discord texting them minors, you know? So yeah, basically everything around that is just based off that one chorus right there. You know what I mean? I just made a couple of goofy lyrics to go with it as far as the bridge goes. I won't go through explaining all of those because it'll just become like a huge long process, right? But I think you guys get the idea of what I got going on here. And sort of my point with this song is to show Cyraxx like how horrible he is at music. He's been doing this shit for like hella years, right? I don't know how long he's been doing music for, but I know he's always talking about how Marty's been fucking with him for 7 years. So I have to assume it was, you know, 7 or more years. You know what I mean? So at this point, he's been working on music for way too long. I haven't. I don't do music at all. So I just want to show him that somebody could just step in and like totally make something way better than he's ever made and completely destroy him. And hopefully he'll respond to this. You know, this is his chance to come up and show his musical prowess and really respond to some hard hitting shit that's against him, right? This diss track has a lot of real hard hitting facts in it. And I think it's really going to hurt his ego. You know what I mean? Hopefully. So if you're a friend of Cyraxx, if you know Cyraxx, I've seen CIA Hole a few times in the chat. Maybe he's around somewhere. Maybe he can hear this message and deliver it to Chance. Somebody show Chance this and just let him know that, you know, I'm waiting for his response. I'm waiting and I'm willing to hear his response. And this is his chance to really prove that he's an actual underground rapper, because I don't think Chance is really truly an underground rapper like he tries to say. He's not an underground rapper, music, you know, artist, whatever you want to call it, right? He's not what he claims to be. He's a fraud. And I'm going to prove it right now. If he doesn't respond, then that's what it must mean.
Cyraxx a goblin, yes he is. Cyraxx a goblin, yes he is. Cyraxx a goblin, yes he is. Hold on, y'all gotta listen to this shit. Y'all are about to hear the sounds of his people. Y'all are about to hear the flute, the mystical flute of Cyraxx the goblin. Hold on, listen to this shit. Get down with it. Wait, hold up. Moving his hips, you can tell Cyraxx a bitch, yeah. Sucking his dick, you can tell Cyraxx a bitch, yeah. Whip out his shit, you can tell Cyraxx a bitch, yeah. Looking for kids, you can tell Cyraxx a bitch, yeah. Get out my way, y'all, I think Cyraxx might be gay. Patricia's his name, sucking dick is just his thing. He's in the house, dancing for Ed while he's in Sally's blouse. Just like a mouse, he's getting trapped, don't let him out. He's in the dark, escaping birds when he goes in the light. hits. You can tell Cyraxx a bitch, yeah. Way up, way up. Here it comes, one more time, one more time. The mystical sound, one more. When I pull up in the coupe, pull Cyraxx like a face back, face back. When you see the bands in my waistband, I call the shots, I'm the motherfucking main man. Shout out to Marty in the sky with the Maybach, with the Maybach. Bringing Cali's fucking flow, can you take that? I don't think you know about the motherfucking Bay man. With the K man, you okay man? When I see your fucking face, I be afraid man. With your draw and your stool, gotta stay facts. You a fool needing school, got held back. Look like you do crack, but you probably don't. I can feel the fucking cope, never cut the rope. You a troll and I troll, you ain't built for this. You should probably go back to second on as dick. I fucking ran out of lyrics, so I'm just gonna, yeah, y'all can just listen to the beat. Hold on, there's only a little bit left. Listen to it's the mystical goblin, like they got like flutes and shit up in this bitch. Watch, listen to it.
All right, y'all, with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. This took me like way longer than I thought it was going to take me, but I think it came out pretty all right. Probably like a 7 out of 10 if I had to rate it. I think I kind of, you know, I lost a little bit of power there towards the end, but it's all right. It came out pretty good. All in all, pretty good product. I'm going to end up uploading this to the second channel because I listened to it a few times and I talked to a few people and I was like, yeah, this shit's kind of nuts, right? A lot of it's like pretty crazy lyrics and I don't want to get a strike on my main channel. So here we go. We'll upload it here and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully you guys like it. But with that being said, like considering that, it might not get a lot of views. It might not get like a lot of people might not watch this because it's the second channel. So if you could like the video, you know, comment, that really helps out in the algorithm. Share it with your friends. Try to get Cyraxx to see it in some kind of way, right? You know, use it in your videos or whatever you please, you know, whatever you want to do with it. Go ahead and use the song to your discretion. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm out of here.